Wow, man. This is episode 10. This is we wow. It's 10 weeks. 11 if you count the pilot, but yeah, I'm starting to feel a little proud of myself because it's
Nah, man.
great guests and I'm having fun with it more and more each week. As you see, the episodes are starting to get longer, so a little bit more comfortable with it. Yeah, so
Okay.
at first we were doing around like 15
15.
ish. Yeah, then we went to 25 where I did. That was my first longer episode. Then my first long episode was with my sister, and it was 41 minutes.
Who's your sister?
Tony, bro, you know everybody know my sister.
No,
but-
that is crazy. I thought that was your sister, but I didn't know until like right now. Like I was like, oh, they kind of look alike. I'm like, but oh
Yeah.
wow, okay.
Little twin, you feel me? But yeah,
Nah, yeah, she cool people.
she a dork. But
Oh
yeah,
my
this
goodness.
as now you can see, I have a special guest, Farmer. This is Farmer. Hey man,
How y'all doing?
if you know anything about good vibes in Dallas, you know Farmer. That's the simplest way for me to put it.
Appreciate you, man. We come with the vibes. You know?
Hey man, but I'd like for him to introduce himself a little bit. Just get the ice rolling a little bit, cause I know get the ball rolling. Instead of ice rolling on, but get the ball rolling a little bit, cause man, this is a phenomenal person. So I want y'all to really understand and get it from his perspective, cause I can't only gas him up so much. So I really want him to settle into this.
Nah, I feel you. Appreciate you for having me on
No,
this
no
show,
problem.
man. Hey everybody, my name is Farmer. I don't like the term promoter. I think I like to see myself as a vibe curator
You
or
are. I don't.
or
That's why.
culture curator.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to say promoter, because
Yeah.
what you do is no longer promoting.
It's no longer. It's past promotion.
It's your events now.
Yes, it is. It's me.
People aren't going to I'm going to this club because no, we're going to where Farmer is.
Exactly, and I love that. I'm grateful for that opportunity also to I heard somewhere that you are a walking brand.
Nah.
People will gravitate towards you, whatever you do. So it's interesting to see it materialize.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you've been doing it for quite some time, but I don't even know when you started. I just know that it's been going, and it's been great because I've been to a lot of events as you've seen. But it's like, yeah, if I know if anything needs to happen, I'm gonna go to a Farmer event every now and then, just to at least show face or feel something different. You feel me?
Absolutely.
It's always good vibes. But
Absolutely.
how did you really get into it? And and why do you keep going?
Well, I got into this in college. Came to UNT as a transfer student from TCC, and not knowing everybody already knew each other from freshman year and stuff. So that was interesting. But I decided to just throw a birthday party for myself because I never had one growing up.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, threw a birthday party. Man, to my surprise, it was successful. Over 250 people showed up, and I was like, "What?"
At a new school?
At a new school, nobody knows me,
I
but
missed the motion.
have a little personality to it. And then from there, honestly, so fall 2017 till now, really, it's been a long time where I've been throwing events, and I love it.
I see you do because you can't go this long without just at least having a drive for it. So what makes you go? Like, what truly is your why? Because I haven't heard that.
Well, why I do what I do, I guess it's very simple. For me, I feel like not even if I feel like everybody you meet is going through something. Whether you can see it on their face or you know them personally, everybody got some situation they're currently dealing with. And for a small split second, when they come to my events, for whether it's an hour or two, you can just forget about your issues and just have a wonderful time. And that really does drive me. Seeing people have a good time, that makes me happy. And I don't know, man. It's just a few moments where you can just take a break from life.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's very wholesome. I like that. But for you to also say that you had 250 people at your first birthday party ever, especially in a new city, in a college that you're just now getting into, not even spending your time with all those people, that's an amazing feat.
Man, I thank God, honestly, man. I feel like we all got talents and gifts and whatnot. I really do. And I can't I feel like from the jump all the way till now, it's just been success after success. And I truly feel like that's my gift, that's my talent, the ability to bring people out.
Yeah, we were talking about that a little bit last pod too.
Really?
Yeah, bro, it's like how they always say with certain people, it's not on you, it's in you. Like for
Yeah.
you, it's truly is something that you honed, and even before you knew it, it's already all right. Cause now you're going out. It's not like, oh yeah, everybody asks. I know people ask you, what's the move this weekend? What's the move
All
next
the
weekend?
time,
Da, da, da.
bro. Daily, people ask me on a Monday, on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Farmer, what's the move? Hey, my birthday's coming up. Hey, this, and
Help me
that.
out with.
For sure, and I love it, man. I really do. Having the opportunity to celebrate life with people,
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
No, it's funny. Even this weekend, you got another event for Gun Independence. So I can't wait for that. It's a new event, new venue too.
Man,
Everything, man.
that's one thing I do appreciate about me and my group and what we're able to do. Shout out to Tito and Austin, is that we're able to get into spaces that historically
Yeah,
people that look like us won't be able to
a
get
lot
into.
harder.
And I'm grateful for that. Like, there's not a venue in Dallas that we can say we have not been into or we wanted that we couldn't get.
That's nice.
So I'm grateful for that. And we like doing that to have a new experience with our people, right? So Vice, which we're doing this Sunday, I hope you make it.
No, I'll be there.
It looks. So many people on my story was like, "This looks like Africa, bro. This looks like Ghana. This looks like Nigeria with the big gate."
Yeah.
And yeah, it's gonna be a wonderful time. Honestly speaking, like new venue, new people, just great time, great people, great music.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna bring my camera too, take some photos.
Okay,
I'm gonna vlog a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun with it because
awesome.
it's a very beautiful venue. Y'all gonna see a little bit more of it.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna drop. I'm still trying to debate if I want to drop that vlog like a few days after or after this episode. We'll figure that out. Yeah, we'll figure out the details because same time I kind of want to roll it out all together with what you're doing, even though it could be a little hype for it. So yeah, we'll figure that out later.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll figure that. We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out.
I mean, no.
But yeah, Brian. I think the first time I actually went out when I came back to Dallas, because I just got back to Dallas last summer. It was one of your events at I don't remember that venue, but it's off the highway, like 2 stops, 2 lights, small venue, and
Felix Hopper.
yes.
Oh yeah.
You don't think they use that anymore, but it
No,
was,
we don't. No.
Yeah, I don't know if I should ask too much about that, but
Nah.
but that was, man, because it set the tone for me too. Because me being in San Antonio for so long, I haven't really had too much fun in that city. I usually having to go to Austin or San Mo or Houston or something just to not feel bored with school 24/7. So it was a good change of pace. And I was like, okay, dang, I know Dallas wasn't dry because I grew up here, but it's like, okay, yeah, people out here aren't just doing nothing. It's Dallas still a slow city that I love, but it's a lot going on that you can still have fun, network with people, have fun, and man,
I feel like it's a good balance.
It's
right?
a great balance.
Man, I mean, not to speak on Houston too much, but I feel like it's too much partying.
It's too much.
Atlanta, too much partying.
Because it's gone to the point where those cities are now. Yeah, they're party cities that it's a show off type of thing. Dallas is still at a good place where people don't really care to why are you showing off for?
Relax. And even if you do show off, we're happy for you.
Yeah,
but
it's not gonna be side eyed.
Exactly.
You going to Houston sometimes you trying to have fun. Your people looking at you like who he is?
Yeah, you feel me?
I'm uncomfortable. I'm trying to vibe.
I'm just trying to have a good time.
I'm trying to have a vibe.
I feel like Houston's one of those cities where like if you don't have a section, you really feel like you're not. You're out of place. You're out of place. You're not. You know. But Dallas,
I learned
whether you have a section or not, you're gonna have a good time.
And no one's gonna do nothing too crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah, in Houston, you need a section. If not, it's not really that much of a time. In Dallas, depending on the club, most clubs it don't really matter unless you're going like 5 a.m. But that's specifically for sections.
Right.
But if you're going to most places, especially like a farmer event, people are on the dance floor. People are going around, talking, having fun. It's not just wall sitters and nothing like that. It's like I said, he's a vibe curator, so everybody knows what the tone is when you go to a farmer event. It's chop life.
That's
simple
it.
as that.
It doesn't get much more simpler than that. Honestly, you said it perfectly.
For real, it's just man, it's great things. I actually do want to talk about a little topic you had back.
Oh snap!
Back because I know you're gonna bring it back. It's always been a summertime thing for you with Farmers Angels. How did that come about, and like, what's the branding behind that?
Well, it initially started in college. I had a couple girls that were good friends of mine who I needed like a promo team, and I wanted an all-female promo team. So yeah, I just asked them, hey, do you guys mind? I'm calling you guys Farmers Angels, and they reluctantly said yes. And I had shirts made for them and everything, and then like. I never brought it out until I think it was like last summer or the summer before. Then I forgot about it, and I remembered, oh my gosh. So then I started posting, I'll invite different girls to my section, some beautiful women, put them in my section. And uh, what started off as like, oh, I'm just calling these farmers angels, became into something else to where like, man, I kid you not, girls would DM me like, how do I become an angel?
Yeah, because bro, you're a charismatic, nice guy. Everybody want to be around like. Good vibes at the end of the day.
Good energy.
Hey, one thing I will say, because I have had my fair share of being a party like promoter or someone who's thrown parties and stuff like that. And done my own events. At the end of the day, no matter what happens, beautiful women bring out a crowd.
Absolutely.
I remember what was it? An old song, "Burn Alive" interlude with Drake and Kendrick, where they said that women are tastemakers, and that's very, very much true.
I agree. Being in a nightlife space, I can confidently tell you, if there's no women where you're throwing events, no one's gonna come.
There's no people.
Yeah, shout out. It's funny we're talking about women. It's Women's International Women's Month, but women curate the vibes, man. Like they set the tone. Where as much as they do, what I mean, I have an interesting perspective, right? In our community, I feel like I'm the only one our age group that's really promoting clubs and also doing one-offs. So it's like two different vibes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Sometimes these girls would tell me that, hey, these guys are afraid to talk to us. They're not approaching us and stuff. And
I remember you posted that in your story one day.
I'm like, do y'all talk to each other, man? What's going on?
It's quarantine, man.
Man.
It wasn't like that before quarantine. Now everybody's scared of this. Everybody's scared of that. People too shy.
People afraid to be rejected. And
remember, rejection is a part of it. There's nothing wrong with rejection, man.
Hey, it builds character. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Not only does it build character, but you also get to know yourself a little bit more.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Shout out to the women, man. Without them, the events won't be what it is. Of course,
that's true, man.
But yeah, definitely this summer. I'm definitely bringing that back. Custom T-shirts and.
Hey, let me know about the shirts. I got my
bro,
brand. Yeah,
I know. I've been hearing about your brand for a minute. I've been hearing about your brand for a long time, and
you said that you heard my brand in UNT.
Back at UNT, actually, yeah.
That surprised me because that shocked me a little bit. I was mainly thinking people were like my brand on I-35 a little bit in Dallas and.
No.
He's telling me that people in UNT were really, really rocking with it. So I look, he lost on some bread. I wish I
should have. One thing about UNT had no shortage of clothing brand owners or creators. Everybody, as you experienced, everybody and their mama wants to create a clothing brand. But what that created was a big support system. And this guy, Vic, he did Fortalo.
Yeah. He went to UTSA.
He went to UTSA, but he kind of pioneered that. In my opinion, the clothing brand for Africans.
Yeah, because he was the first one to
really do it.
Yeah, because other people were doing their thing, but then he really just started going.
I remember back at UNT, he started this ambassador program, and he would have multiple people would buy every single color of his clothes, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's all they wore, and I was just like, man, one thing about UNT's be showing support.
No, I've seen that. Also seen that with people like AJ the Creator as well. They go crazy with it, yeah. And he was doing the custom from blanks. He'll design it himself with hand, and then he pressed everything on. He was doing his thing. He still does his thing. So
you're doing the thing.
Y'all could see that name. Put that in on Instagram. Y'all gonna see it.
It's not easy. I've thought about creating a clothing brand actually multiple times. But it's just never really.
Hey, with this Farmer's Angel, you could start. Use that to kick the door down a little bit.
Just a little bit. But I'm more focused these days on members, building members up. And I have a members tee coming out, actually. Members Athletic Department. I teased it on my story maybe 3 months ago. And, oh my gosh, it had probably 30 shares, 20 DMs. I need this. And I'm like, wow, okay, well, I'm definitely going to bring this.
Yeah, I like that.
Some little...
Hey, if you need any tips or tricks,
I'm definitely going to be hitting you up for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna collab a little because
Oh, that'd be a
I'm not
crazy
short
collab.
on manufacturers. I haven't done too much over like the past year because I needed to reset myself. But
Yeah.
I wasn't just doing nothing. I was still doing my little research here and there. So yeah, we can for sure tap in on that.
No, absolutely, man.
But besides this weekend and what you've done in the past, what do you like really plan on doing this upcoming spring summer? Because like you said, you're one of the heads of members. Like members is an activity group. Like they, I think it was I'm blanking. Sorry, Toby. Yes, he also kind of does something with that as well. And y'all have been kind of doing different events and
Right. So Toby mainly does Neighbors.
he does the neighbors. Yeah,
And shout out, man. So Neighbors,
Kid with
wonderful
volleyball.
thing. It was we started doing that before we broke off. It was me, Toby, Ade, and Amarachi. So we started Neighbors, excuse me, and then eventually we all got preoccupied with our own little things, and
he started doing the Bozway, and then you kind of broke off into members,
and then I broke off into colors,
yeah,
and then
that's why mine blinks. It's
it's
it got
I
complicated
like these
for me.
generic names.
No, it's
for
good.
brands.
They're
I like
very.
it. I
It's
like
easy
it.
to digest.
Very, very easy to digest. From a marketing standpoint, like it's memorable. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Just call things what it is.
Yeah.
And man, spring, summer. Oh my goodness! I know people look forward to this spring and summer every single year.
Yeah.
But honestly speaking, this is the first spring summer that I'm genuinely excited for.
Bro,
and I'm the one that's throwing event stuff. I'm excited for what's coming.
I was telling Phenom that this spring summer it feels kind of like how it did before quarantine. Like that 2020 time when everybody was because everything was leading up to was amazing.
Right.
It's starting to feel that same way. Like I see more people coming out to events now than I've seen in years. So it's like, dang, you still in the state? Like, like I'm seeing people actually feel like coming out and being social again. So it's. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm excited.
I'm super excited.
I'm excited.
I'm bringing a new event that's never been done before. That's actually happening next Sunday, called the Afrobeats Block Party.
Oh, I got tickets.
You got tickets? Okay,
but I get tickets to most of your events.
Oh, okay, perfect, man. Bro, the tickets. Speaking of tickets, man, they're I think we're about to pass 1,000 tickets.
This your first time?
It's my first time doing it, yeah, and it hasn't been done before. So I think that people are very excited for the concept of an Afrobeats block party, because what does that look like, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring my car.
Oh,
pull out, just get have the merch in the back and everything.
Oh yeah. Oh, so actually, I think we're going to get vendors actually for this.
No, do that. I'll sign up officially then. I'm not gonna just.
Let me know, man. Set you up with a booth and everything. But yeah. So we have that. Oh man, we have so much planned. Man, dress up events, pool parties.
Okay.
We're outside this whole spring, summer. Like we will enjoy outside. We will enjoy the sun as much as we can. I'm very excited.
Yeah, y'all gonna for sure see me my vlog around. I have farming.
Perfect.
Hey, what we doing?
No, facts, man. I'm excited for it, man.
That's actually gonna be crazy. The block party. When I first saw, I was like, wait a second. Last time I seen something like an outside event was before quarantine. Whenever people were actually going to them, like an outside event.
Outside, yeah.
The beach events at UNC.
What was that? ASO Fun Day.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the last time I seen like a large amount of Africans go.
The last time you went to ASO Fun Day, was it like 2018, 2019?
2019. Yeah, 2019. I think it's 2018, 2019, but I'm not sure if I went 2019. Like I think I only went to the beach because I was already started college around that time.
Right.
So I went early. Then I came back just for the weekend.
Really?
Came back just for the weekend. Then went back again.
I was president of our ASO during that, and we did that ASO Fun Day at the beach, and that was
the last
memorable.
the last real ASO Fun
Oh
Day.
yeah, but
no disrespect to everybody else.
No, they
tried, but it was harder.
They're trying, but I feel like I don't know. They have social media on their side, and I feel like it's healing. Everything is getting back to what it once was.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, actually, how'd you really even build a name for yourself doing what you do without the push of social media? Because you weren't heavily pushed on social media until more recently.
Well, yeah. So I remember, you know how like I don't know if since you went to UTSA, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm born and raised in Dallas, so I do know.
You do know,
Yeah.
but we went after orgs, at least at UNT. When the org had their event, the last 10 minutes was left up for any other orgs to speak up and say, "Hey, we have this event coming on." But mainly, it was known for orgs. Only orgs members would speak up. "Hey, this org has this going on." I would stand up as an individual, and I would always say something crazy or outlandish to make the entire room laugh. And then I would say, "Hey, by the way, my name is Farmer. I got an event coming up. I got 100 gallons of juice. Let's have a good time." So I became memorable, and a lot of people that know me say that, "Oh, Farmer's funny. He's personable, etc., etc."
Very charismatic.
I mean,
very charismatic.
Appreciate you. And yeah, that's how I got the support in person. Also online on Twitter. I mean, before my Twitter got suspended, I was very, I was going viral consistently. I've been on the Shade Room a couple times for my tweets. Yeah.
Okay.
And
yeah, I remember that. I remember that era.
Just good times, man.
But wait, what was the final nail in the coffin for
my Twitter?
Yeah.
You know, this is crazy, but I put an image of a girl. You know, she was covering her boobs, bro, but like it was just I just put that as my header, and it said nudity, no, and it just flagged my stuff.
And now they got, never mind, we don't got to talk about it.
Yeah, but now it's crazy, right?
Now they let anybody do anything.
Anybody do anything on that platform, and it's like I guess you just can't have it in your header bio. So
yeah, that's crazy.
That was that.
No, you can now. They need to bring back restrictions, honestly.
No, absolutely. I agree. It's not everything that needs to be on social media, man. Absolutely.
It's getting to that no man's zone of what Tumblr became at a certain point, and
but I feel like Tumblr was tasteful though.
No, Tumblr was tasteful because it wasn't as easy for you to just come across something that you didn't want to see.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, you had to go look for it.
You had to either go look for it or be following somebody who's constantly, within that. So it's like you can still cultivate your timeline.
Man, every
Twitter,
tweet,
they recommend you some stuff. Right.
Bro, I'm like, bro, what is this? Bro, and every tweet now, you random, you just click on a tweet, underneath it, it's wild
Bots.
stuff. And I'm like, bro,
Automated.
What is this? You know, like, oh man, it's social media. It can be a good thing and a bad thing, but I mean, I mainly use it as a good thing.
As we can see, very much of a community builder.
Absolutely.
Vibe connoisseur, yeah.
Yeah, we're here with the vibes, you know?
I'm actually very surprised that you haven't really been on social media that, like, strongly, just as of, like, outside of that. Because the Twitter was the Twitter.
Right.
But I saw you after that going more into Instagram because I was already following you on Instagram, and now it's
building up.
It's building up. And
right. I don't like to. I mean, if I showed you my screen time, I would be embarrassed, right? Because it would probably say Instagram is like 8 hours a day or something like that.
With somebody who does something you do, you're also using Instagram as a platform and as a business as well. So I'm not surprised.
Absolutely.
I'm not surprised.
Absolutely.
When you're making money off something,
you would. I mean, I feel like if you're gonna give something a lot of your time, you should absolutely try and make some money off of it. Let it be beneficial to you in some way. It may not be monetary, but it could just, you meeting people. I don't know what it is. Just make sure you're getting something out of it and they're just not getting your time all the time. But yeah, I mean, even now, I don't think about posting, but I guess a lot of the stuff I post gets a lot of reactions, a lot of shares, a lot of comments. And that's just me being me, man.
Yeah, because, bro, like we've already kind of covered, like, you're a very likable person.
Very chill.
Very chill. It's not even like, he's a very funny person as well. It's not that type of funny where he's constantly trying to force himself into situations or into pockets. It's more of like a very natural, warm feeling. It's just a
chill, good times,
good
know? Yeah, no, absolutely. I remember last summer, though, I dropped this video. And it was just it's my first reel that I made. Yeah, let me show it to you. And I was surprised at like how well it did. It did like 30 million views.
I remember this.
And I was like,
"Hey, we go. I'm gonna see if I can put it up for y'all too."
That is crazy. 1.7 million likes. Like, are you kidding me?
And the look away.
400,000 shares.
The look away.
It's the look away. Just like I was just
we see
small,
you.
And like, so that brought joy to so many people. People started laughing and stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay, dang, like that's just me, just being me,
Yeah, I'm gonna see. personally, I want to see more funny sides of that. Just I know it's not always the thing that you're trying to force out because you're
right. I don't. So people ask me, why don't you make more funny content like that? You're clearly hilarious, and I'm like, I need to strike a balance between events throwing and comedy or whatever, because I mean, you wouldn't take me serious if I was if Drewski started throwing parties, you wouldn't take
at
him
first you
serious.
think he's
You're
just joking or
well,
whatever.
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
It's kind of like how he did with the could have been. At first people weren't taking it seriously,
but now look what it turned into.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I don't mind dropping a video every once a blue moon, but like for
but
the
keep
most
it more
part,
business.
Yeah, 100%.
I feel that. Oh, speaking of, because we kind of brushed past this a little bit. What was because y'all branched out and everybody started doing their own thing. So what was your more defining moment to, okay, I want to do members specifically, and because now you're pushing through it. It's its own brand, its own entity, as we've covered. But why did you want to start that specifically?
Right. So with Neighbors, we were, I guess, trying to figure out exactly what we wanted to do. We had different people with different ideas. Toby and Amarachi mainly wanted to do volleyball, sports related activities, which is cool. I love it. I mean, I'm going there this Friday, but I was more wanting to do a party type of vibe, like just gatherings. Let's have a good time, drinks, and all that stuff, right? That's more of my thing. And I think Ade wanted more of a like a boiler room type of vibe.
Yeah.
I'm not really a boiler room type of vibe, type of events. I just, hey, let's get a space, let's come together, let's drink, let's party, let's go home, meet new people, and go home. And so that was when I was like, okay, I think it's time. And I used my birthday 2 years ago to launch members, and yeah, I'm happy to say that it's been going pretty good.
It's funny. Common beginnings.
Very humble beginnings, nothing too crazy, but I'm enjoying it. We're pushing the brand. We have a team, and
yeah, we're gonna see everything go up this summer. I'm expecting that boom this year.
Yes.
Because within Dallas, I know not everybody follows the page. I follow the page, but not everybody directly follows the page because some people don't feel it's necessary. But I know with everything you have planned up, or just a little you've told me, and what's coming over the next 2 weeks, people are gonna have to be okay. Bet
the page.
We're gonna have to follow because the tickets gonna start. Bro, they've already been.
Bro, the tickets always fly. And I'm just like, man,
you just hit 1K, so
but
2K.
Yeah, that is
by end of summer. 2K is almost.
Bro,
promised.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna hit 2K before next Sunday, and that's that's crazy. And I'm like, wow, that's by the grace of God. I'm blessed to do what I do. I thoroughly enjoy what I do, and I think it's important that everybody enjoys whatever they do. That's very important to me. If I did not enjoy what I did, but I was good at it, I'm not sure if I would continue to do it, if that makes sense. I'm not saying that happiness is the end all be all, right? But it got to bring me some level of
it's a good motivator as well. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, I'm glad you even say that because it doesn't sound like you get drained doing it.
Oh man, I do get drained, but like, even I'm so drained now as I'm speaking to you that I'm not trying to take on anything extra. Like, I get approached all the time by different brands, different events. Hey, let's collab. Let's do this. Let's do that. Let's do that. I am so drained.
Yeah,
I can only maintain just doing Sundays right now and my monthly events. Like, anything past that, I don't know, man. I could not fully function, I'll be honest with you.
As the brand grows, you'll have more time.
Exactly. And the team is growing, thank God, so that it's not all the workloads on me.
They say if you want to go fast, go alone. You want to go far, go with people. Yeah, I'm glad you have your village around that too.
I'm grateful.
I know it'll take a little bit of weight off your shoulders.
Ooh, boy. I mean, I consult them with everything, right? Be like, hey, how does this flyer look? Like, what should we do? This? Should we do this? Should we use this person? Yeah. Shout out to the team.
Yeah, shout out to
the team. They know who they are.
Yeah, y'all are cultivating beautiful events, beautiful vibes. So, yeah, I'm going to try to, maybe in one of the vlogs, I might go around and try to go give each person a little shout out.
You should, man. Pull up, man. Like, it's always a good time, man. Like, I don't know. Like I said, because I don't know how many events I've thrown at this point. I know it's for sure past probably 150, probably 200 plus events. I don't know. But for me to still be excited about something after all 200 plus events, shows you that, dang, like this is something new. Like we're going to enjoy it fully, and that makes me excited.
I think that's also another reason why people do like coming to your events because it's not just I guess like a simulation of all right, same thing. Even if it's the same venue, it always feels a little different than the last time.
I try to, man. Whether we have the DJs, and if you've been to one of my events, you'll know I don't sit in my section or sit in one area.
No, not
I'm
at all.
walking around. I'm
Talking,
buying drinks for
yeah.
people. I'm making sure people are having a good time. Because if you have a good time, genuinely, that makes me have a good time. Like that's all I need. If you say, "Farmer, I had a great time today," oh my gosh, like that's it.
But
That's
that
all I
energy,
needed.
the energy is also contagious.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that probably is the better word to kind of describe like the events that you have because you have been able to cultivate an audience that has fun and they have fun through you. It's been a very contagious feeling to make it that it's easy to go to the next event, the next event, to the next event.
Yes, and once again, like I thank God for the opportunity to be in the position that I'm in. Honestly, to do what I do, it's not easy, and I'm grateful. And I'm also grateful for the people, the support. I'm telling you right now, bro, the support I've received over these years. Sometimes it leaves me like just awe-stricken. Like, oh my gosh, like people really.
Is this really my life?
You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, like this. It blows my mind sometimes, right? If you really deep it. I post a flyer. I curate an event, but I post a flyer, and I have hundreds of people motivated to attend and have a good time. That's shocking to me. Like that. Sometimes I just sit there. I'm like, oh my gosh, like this just happened, you know? And I'm just grateful. Like so many people. I've met so many people. So many people's faces are popping up in my heads right now that I've met, and I'm super grateful. That's all it is, I guess.
I'm happy for that.
Yeah.
Happy for that. Wow.
Um,
Yeah, I really can't wait for this weekend because we're gonna start something off.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna show y'all what it's like to be at a farmer event. This gonna be like the first, I guess, recap video, if you will.
Ooh.
So we're gonna
Looking for a good recapist.
recapist.
I don't know what to call it.
Videographer.
Nah, this is guy. I don't know if you know him, Omar Hassan.
I might be able to actually. Oh yeah,
he is cold.
I might be able to actually send you some.
Send me something,
because
bro. We're always
me myself. I can do my editing, but since I'm working and also doing this as well, it can be a little difficult. But I do know a few people that edit, so I can see. Just after this, we'll talk about the number side of it. But I'll see who's available.
For sure, we're always using new upcoming talent. Like
I'm gonna try to see specifically Dallas-based people because I know that driving back and forth to other people might be a little too much. Yeah, it's not it. So I'm gonna see what I can do finding people in Dallas for you because I'll like people know your events are nice, but the fact that you don't have videos to truly you show the video of people inside having fun.
That's it. That's all I really be showing.
But if you're showing people the full recap, they'll understand. Okay, Farmer. Yeah, he got it. It's locked.
Man, absolutely. And that Hassan guy, he is cold, man. Like his edits.
It sounds like you really like his niche.
I do. Like it's the quick cuts, the transitions he got. It's just nice. And same thing with DJs, man. I love whenever we book a DJ. He's just like one, of course, really in the room and going crazy, but like when he's able to just like
switch the vibe up.
Yeah, like. I feel like that's amazing, right?
That's what I like the most about Dallas DJs more than anything because it's not just reading the room, but it's also understanding when to change the vibe.
When to change it. When it's slow it down. Let's speed it up.
I've been at some events where they try to change the vibe and it wasn't the vibe, man. It was not the vibe.
It was not it. Man. Nah, yeah. We're blessed here in Dallas, honestly speaking. Honestly. Man. Like, the opportunity is too much.
Dallas don't get enough credit for it. Well, Farmer also don't get enough credit for what he's been doing in Dallas.
Man.
Yes, he's loved, but if y'all really understood what's going on, y'all be like, okay, we should have been knew about him.
Bro, I'm telling you, if you remove people like me and Tito and Austin, like some of these people totally from the community, right? Well, and just say, hey, man, I'm telling you, Dallas would look completely different.
Because y'all also been the people doing it for a minute.
Exactly.
Too. So it's like
you remove us, man, it's a completely different city.
Might as well be Lubbock.
We're nothing without the people's support. So I will always continue to say I love the support. Thank everybody, and Yeah, man. I'm excited for this year. I'm very excited.
For real. That being said, I'd like to thank you for showing out.
For sure.
We're going to see more of Farmer. I promise y'all that.
Hey, part 2 loading.
Hey, but it's been episode 10. I'm very grateful for not just people like him, but also y'all for continuing to watch and actually paying attention to what I'm doing right now. Because, like I said, it takes a village. So I'm trying to show y'all more of what happens in Dallas Metroplex. Also, we're going to start venturing out other places. But first, we got to start home base. So it always starts out home. It takes a village, man. Thank y'all for showing up. I'm going to have all his ads and also members as well underneath. So y'all make sure to follow both accounts, not just members, not just Farmer, both accounts. And I'll see y'all soon. Thank you.